welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you with another reaction to the show Victorious. If you happen to be new here, I am an educational administrator from the U.S. state of Georgia, and I was once an assistant principal at an art school exactly like Hollywood Arts. It's really crazy how similar it was, but I'm going to be reacting to another episode of Victorious here today with you. This episode is called Ice Cream for Kesha, I believe it is. I'm not sure what's going to be happening in this episode. I see Trina here holding her pair phone, and Jade and Beck, and this might be Tori off to the right, maybe. Honestly, anytime I see Trina around, I don't know what's going to happen, but it might be pretty crazy or pretty awful in a crazy way. I really don't know where we're going with this, but we'll find out here together. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, and you probably know what I'm about to say, please become a subscriber by using the link below or the button below. It only takes a second, and it doesn't cost you anything. Many of you watch these week after week after week, and you're not subscribed, so do check. If you're not sure, I had someone tell me that they didn't know whether they were subscribed or not. Check down below and click subscribe if you are not. But let's go ahead and get into this episode. Quick disclaimer, I probably will stick mostly to the school scenes in this episode, just like most of the other ones. The episodes of Victorious have varying degrees of school scenes. Some have a lot, some don't have a lot, but I'm going to stick to the school scenes in this episode.
Just ice cream?
Uh-huh.
That's what you're gonna eat for lunch?
Nope. It's been in my locker all day, so I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, man. And they have this nice eating area outside, which I have seen schools that have that. I've worked at schools that have had that. Not quite as nice as they have here at Hollywood Arts, but still. And Andre has had this little pint or whatever of ice cream in his locker all day, so it's probably pretty disgusting at this point. I've never seen a student do that exact thing. However, a lot of students do keep pretty disgusting things in their lockers. I mentioned before on the channel, a lot of schools don't use lockers nowadays. Even if the school has lockers, many times they don't use them. Some do and some don't. It sort of depends on the school and the level of risk, but many schools don't do that for the same reason that some schools require students to have clear or mesh book bags because of the fear of students hiding items in there that they're not supposed to have. So some schools do and some don't, but at the schools that I've worked at where you have had lockers, some students have pretty disgusting things in there. I was almost afraid to open a locker if I had to do that. It does get pretty disgusting sometimes.
Why?
Because I want to meet Kesha. Aw, dang it! I got another stupid cake.
Oh, is it a contest?
Oh, is this about that contest? Kesha's doing this thing with Lichter's ice cream.
See, there's a letter at the bottom of every pint. You either get a K, an E, and...
Okay. And I think we've all seen this before with different food companies, and he's just eating this ice cream really just because he wants to meet Kesha, and I guess he's not doing too well on that so far.
Hey, Tori, I need your opinion. On? Well, let's say a person made a deal with someone. You know, like they promised to do something. Should that person have to keep their word?
Yeah, a deal's a deal.
Even if it was like 10 years ago?
Yes, you have to keep your word no matter how long ago it was.
And I know that Trina is probably not great in this area. She tends to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants. It's pretty awful if you've seen the other episodes I've reacted to. I don't know where she's going with this, but let's see.
I'm so glad you feel that way, because maybe you remember this from when you were 6 and I was 7.
What?
I remember this.
Just read it.
Oh boy.
Okay. When I, Tori Vega, am 16 years old, I will be married to a handsome prince, and we shall live in a magic sugar castle.
Sugar Castle.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, and read what you said you'd do if it didn't happen.
Oh no.
I will be Trina's assistant and do whatever she says for a whole month.
That's right.
Oh. You know, I believe in keeping your word too, but I don't know if I would quite honor this. I mean, this was when she was 6, and people when they're 6 years old, they say all sorts of things that they don't realize the implications. And you know what? If you really wanted to get technical, she could say, well, you know, minors can't enter into contracts to begin with. She could also probably say Trina has lied and defrauded her plenty of times, but I'm guessing for the entertainment, for our entertainment in this episode, that she's going to end up doing this. A month, though? I thought she was going to say like a week or something like that. A month? That's crazy. And I have seen a lot of bad behavior by Trina. I think she probably holds the record on this channel for potential suspensions in this show. Maybe all time, but in this show for sure. And I can't imagine what Trina is going to try to make her do. I can only assume that she's got some ulterior motive or something specific she has in mind. This is really crazy. I kind of feel bad for Tori in this situation because I assume she's going to agree to it. But there's only one way to find out. Let's keep watching.
I wrote this when I was 6.
Yeah?
Yeah, and who was it who said you have to keep your...
She set her up. Did you see what she did there? She didn't just say, oh, I found this, now you have to be, my assistant. She made the point of having her say, she said, you have to keep your word, and I quote, no matter how long ago it was. Ooh, so she kind of backed Tori into a corner here, and I'm not sure how she's going to get out of it, but let's see.
Word, no matter how long ago it was.
Yeah, that was the phrase that kind of got her. I wish she hadn't have said it exactly like that.
Don't worry, Tori. I'm not going to be unreasonable.
Will you guys tell her she's being ridiculous?
Well, you did make a deal.
Come on, Andre. I don't believe Andre would really agree with that. I mean, she was 6, she's 16 now, and look at Trina's face here. She's just all too happy about this.
You did say a person should keep her word. Thank
Yeah.
you, Tori's friends. Now, here's a list of things you need to do
Oh
for me.
no, oh no. What's on this list? What's on this list? Hopefully nothing at least illegal or anything like that, although I wouldn't put it past Trina.
I'll have another list for you in the morning. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness. She's supposed to do this for a month? That is really insane.
I have to pluck her toe hair?
And honestly, I was kind of assuming it would be something like that. I've seen her in the episode where they're on a plane the whole time. I forgot what the episode is called, something to do with Wi-Fi. I remember Trina plucking hairs out or something like that. I also remember on another episode where she was like doing the whole chicken foot treatment. It was really sort of gross. So gross, in fact, that I skipped them and did not include them in my reaction video. I sort of assumed that it would be some sort of degrading beauty treatment of sorts, but let's keep going.
Tori!
Yes, how can I assist you?
Put it on loop. Put the song on loop, then scurry off.
Look at this, and she's on the couch. Again, I don't know if I would do this if I were Tori, or at the very least, I would say, you know what? I did say that, but being your assistant for a month, especially if you're going to include these kind of degrading things that she had on that list, is really unreasonable. I'll do you a favor. I'll do you one personal favor, and that'll be it. But this is sort of crazy.
We're gonna spell Kesha.
Why are there so many K's and A's?
I don't know, but we'd be doing great if we were trying to win a private concert from Aka 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 Aka.
I guess they gotta make some letters hard to find, or...
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't know they were going to do this, is buy like tons of them and then just scoop them out, I guess. I don't know if they're even eating it. This sort of reminds me of the McDonald's Monopoly, if you've ever been a fan of that. I don't know if they still do it or if they're going to bring it back. I remember not all that long ago they brought it back. And back in the day, the first time they did it, it was wildly popular. And I read somewhere that what happens is a lot of the properties, the little spaces that they have on the McDonald's Monopoly board are fairly easy to find. Like you can collect them pretty quickly, but there's like one in each winning set that is super rare. So what ends up happening is a lot of people get really excited because they get like 2 out of 3 of the winning properties and they need that one, and they keep buying and buying and buying, not knowing that that one piece, it is out there. I mean, you can win, obviously. People do win that stuff, and they win some pretty cool prizes, but the one piece you need to win is super rare. Like in any set of 3 properties, you'll have 2 that are fairly common and 1 that is super rare. So companies do this, and you might say, well, that's pretty evil or that's pretty rotten, but they have to sort of control the odds of winning, and they do tell you the odds of winning. I mean, if you go and read the full contest rules, they do tell you what the odds of winning each particular prize is and how many prizes they are. So you can't really fault them too much, but they do that. And I'm not surprised here that you might have a bunch of K's and E's here, or A's, or whatever he said, and maybe H, for example, or the little $sign in her name is the super rare one. That sounds fairly realistic. All right, we're back at school here.
Ooh, you don't look happy.
I'm not.
Yay.
Every single time. Whenever something good happens to Tori, Jade gets all upset or sad, and whenever anything negative, and I mean anything, no matter how bad it is, happens to Tori, Jade like perks up and gets all happy. It's really the only time you'll see Jade get really happy and smile and stuff is when something bad happens to Tori.
Trina giving you a rough time?
Yes. Do you know she sleep sweats?
Sleep
sweats? Yeah, she made me go into her room last night every 2 hours with a sponge, lift her arms.
And you see this, like, doing things that are that degrading really are unreasonable. I wouldn't have agreed to this if I were Tori, even if she made a promise or whatever. It's really just unreasonable, and the fact that she was 6, I mean, who is going to really agree with that? Let me know in the comments if this happened to you. Would you agree to it, at least as it's written, an assistant for a month? In my mind, Tori could argue, number one, I was 6. Okay, so there's that. Number 2, a month is a long time. I don't know if that's entirely reasonable. And as a kid, you don't really have a great sense of time and how long that really means. Number 3, being your assistant for that long is sort of unreasonable. I'll do you a favor. Just tell me one thing that you'd like me to do. Or 4th, and I just thought of this, if you want to stick to the 1 month time frame, you said I'll be your assistant. Okay, and you can go out there and you can find an actual job description for people's assistant, like in an office, even like a CEO of a company, their assistant. There are limits to that, and you cannot make someone who's someone's assistant in like the corporate world do things like this. That's not gonna fly. So I tell you what, Trina, I'll do things for you that a real life assistant would do. If you want me to bring you coffee or whatever, fine, I'll do that. But these things are really beyond the pale, and I'm not doing it because that's not what an assistant does. And I said I'd be your assistant. I think that's probably the best argument for her.
Then I had to
Hey, answer my phone.
I don't wanna.
And here's the random still frame. I do remember this from the beginning of the episode. She wants her to answer the phone. Don't know why, but I guess we'll see.
Assistant, so do what she says.
Thank you, Jade.
Never touch me.
Did you see her face? That was a little scary there.
Why can't you answer your own phone?
It's that guy, Lendl. He keeps calling me. Just answer it.
Lendl?
Hello? No, I'm sorry. Trina's dead.
At first, I thought Tori was going to pretend to be Trina and then maybe get back at her by agreeing to something. That would be pretty good.
No. Say I moved to Canada.
She moved to Canada, then died. This is her sister, Tori? No, I will not go out with you.
Give me my phone. Hey, I'm dead for 10 seconds and you're already hitting on my sister?
As ridiculous as that is, as all that is, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because of Trina. So Trina does not want to talk to this person, says she moved to Canada and then died. Tell me if that's believable. The moving to Canada, I mean, not as believable, but moving to Canada and then passing away, that's just sort of laughable. And then she gets mad. She gets mad because the person wants to talk to Tori, and she's like, I'm dead for 10 seconds. It's just hilarious in a ridiculous sort of way.
No, you listen to me, Lendl.
That's my life now. So I might as well.
Hey, Tori, come see this.
Oh, what?
Oh no. Oh, is this going to be another Robarazzi moment? So many times in the show, at least 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 that I can think of, people have suffered by things being put online. That's why, as I've said many, many times on this channel, you have to really be careful what you say and do because of that. And be careful what you put online, because there can be consequences for that too. But let's see what it is here.
He faked it. Yeah. Guy's a loser. Anyways, contest, back on, get it. Kesha, out.
I can still win the contest.
Yeah, and I didn't show that part. I told you at the beginning I was going to be sticking to the school scene, so it seemed like someone else had won, but now I guess they didn't. Okay. Oh no, now they're back at it. Oh man, oh man, do you see this? I knew they were eating it at first and I saw them scooping it out, but this is sort of gross. I've seen these like big plastic bucket totes and it makes it look like, I'm sure it's not really full, but it makes it look like it's full of just melted ice cream slop. It's really gross looking. And I'm not going to show all this, but again, they're trying to find the one rare character. It's probably like the McDonald's Monopoly that I mentioned before, but let's keep going.
In their least popular flavor.
What's the least popular flavor of Lichter's ice cream?
I don't like being hollered at.
Relax, chill.
She's crazy. She's got ice cream crazy here. My goodness.
Just tap your pen pad and tell us the least popular flavor.
All right, it's, Funky Nut Blast.
I've never even heard of that.
Me either.
Well, it has to exist somewhere.
We get it at the Handy Quick in Calabasas.
Drive me there.
So they think that the special letter that they're missing is in this one flavor. Interesting. Okay. They got to be careful here. They're going to get themselves arrested. You can go on YouTube and see various videos of high school kids doing things similar to this and getting themselves in trouble or arrested. Did you see the way they ran into the shop screaming? They didn't have to do that. They could have just walked in just as easily, started getting them. I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to open the ice cream in the store, which is a huge no-no. Let's see. Okay, they're looking for that flavor. No, Tori, no. And this is not a potential suspension or anything because the school has no jurisdiction here. I mean, she may get arrested. She may get arrested, at least if she refuses to pay. I guess if she pays for it. But she's squeezing it out on the floor, presumably. That could get her potentially in trouble if the store owner gets upset at that. That could be a problem. Oh, no.
No, it's just a dumb H. What you eating there?
Funky Nut Blast.
Can we have it?
Get out of here.
We'll give you $30 for it.
Deal. Yay, now we can win the contest and meet Kesha. Just what you want?
Oh, yeah, the dollar sign. I knew it was going to be the dollar sign.
I'll give it to you. If
What do you want?
to come to the private concert.
Ah.
Fine.
No way.
Well, what is this kid? Look at this kid. This kid. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right, they actually got to go. I really didn't think they would pull it off, but I guess in the end they did. You don't see many episodes of shows where they try to do something like this and then they succeed. It's not something you see a whole lot in TV shows. And for this one especially, you can imagine it would cause some copyright issues if I showed it or included it in the video, so sorry for that, but I'm sure you understand.
Kesha, that was so great. You totally rocked our home. Thanks. Want to come upstairs and see my room?
No.
Come on. Wait. Kesha, wait. No, you're weird.
Kesha, I am so sorry about her.
Is she your sister?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you.
Oh, man. Burned. That's pretty bad.
Everyone is.
All right, well, I'm going to end the video here, and I couldn't include everything in this video. However, hopefully you still enjoyed my reaction to it. We managed to go the entire episode without any potential suspensions, although I think what they did inside that convenience store may have gotten them in some trouble. I actually didn't see any staff members in this one. They do that sometimes. They just don't have any staff members, even though they were at school. But in any case, I did enjoy this episode. It was a funny little situation here. If you enjoyed my reaction, let me know down below if you're enjoying this series of Victorious, this reaction series. I really am, particularly, again, the ones that take place more at school, but I will try to watch as many episodes as I possibly can. There were a couple of them that I had to skip, but most of them I will be watching. But I'm going to wrap it up. Do subscribe below if you're not currently a subscriber, and I'll see you on my next video right here on School Principal Reacts. As always, thank you very much for watching.